Well, unfortunately, the news from my last CT scans was not what we were hoping for. So where do we go from here? Well, hello everyone. It's been another wild trip on this roller coaster of LMS that I've been on, and I really wish I could get off. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. So a few weeks ago, I had the results of my last scans to see if the Votrient was working. And as I kind of suspected anyways, the Votrient wasn't working. Most of the tumors had grown, and there are several new tumors also. One of the tumors that's grown has created a lot of pain for me that I've been treating with opioids, unfortunately, which seemed to work pretty well, but the tumor got aggravated and caused a new, sharper, even more intense pain that actually brought me back into the ER on a holiday, Valentine's Day, because I can't go for a holiday without being in the ER. But brought me into the ER, and even though they couldn't really do anything, their determination is always, well, you've got a lot of cancer in your body, At least I know if I go to the ER, if I'm in that much intense pain, they will give me morphine that seems to take care of it, which is what they did. They gave me morphine, and the tumor settled down a little bit. So I've been able to cope with it since. We're still coping with it with the opioids, even though it doesn't work all that well. But last Monday, I started radiation on that tumor. We're going to shrink it to the point where it's not causing pain anymore. I know we've got, several weeks. It's only a 5-day course of radiation. It should have ended yesterday. Unfortunately, even though I was told that the chances of me getting any side effects except from fatigue would be very minimal, I unfortunately got really sick on Tuesday morning from the radiation. So apparently what happened is the tumor was already aggravated when they radiated it on Monday. It got even more aggravated, and the more aggravated it is, the more pain it causes, and the more nausea it causes me. So I was sick on Tuesday and had to miss the second radiation treatment. Treating that with, of course, anti-nausea drugs. So that seems to take care of it. I've made all the rest of my appointments, and my last appointment will be this coming Monday. So looking forward to that. What's also been kind of nice the past several weeks since we determined that the Votrient wasn't working is I've been off the Votrient. So one of the main side effects that I've had, which many people, almost everyone gets, is the loss of taste, or, your taste buds go wonky. Mine were awful. So I couldn't enjoy the foods that I really like, such as sushi, which you're not supposed to take when you're on chemo anyway, which I don't. But also like having a glass of wine. I couldn't drink wine because it just tasted awful, and I love wine. So my taste buds seem to be back. I can actually taste food again. I actually had a glass of wine last night for the first time since November, and it actually tasted good to me. So spending this weekend doing a little bit of imbibing, gonna have a couple glasses of wine, and tonight we're gonna go out for sushi because, again, I'm off the chemo now. I can enjoy the sushi, I can taste it. And the reason we're doing it this week is because sometime next week, probably Thursday, I'll be starting on a clinical trial of 2 chemo drugs together, which unfortunately I know pretty much are going to make me pretty miserable. And so I want to get this period in where I'm actually have a little bit of an appetite and can taste things and get some good food in me that I enjoy while I can, because I know things are kind of going to go south after next week. It's funny when I think about that too. I was thinking about it this morning, how cancer patients, in a way, are similar to first responders. No, I'm not going to go run into a burning building. I don't have that kind of courage to do that. But first responders do that. They put their lives on the line and run into situations that can ultimately kill them. And I was thinking about that, how cancer patients are similar to that, because we willingly run into taking poisons into our body, literal poisons, that can kill us. The treatment can actually kill us. And we do this willingly in the hopes that it will either cure our disease, or in my case, we're trying to stabilize it to extend my life a little bit. So that, in a way, is kind of like a first responder. We do this willingly. We know that this is going to make us sick. We know we're not going to feel good. We know we're going to be tired. We do this knowingly in the hopes that eventually we'll be able to have some normalcy in our lives. We're trying to save our lives as opposed to first responders trying to save other lives, but both of us are putting our lives on the line. And I thought that was kind of interesting, that again, because I believe cancer patients are the strongest people that I know, because we do this. We go through this pain and sickness and whatever in the hopes that it's actually going to do us some good. And some of us have been doing it for a long time. Not me. I'll be coming up on 2 years in April, which is an interesting mark, because when I was first diagnosed, and based on the old data that was on the internet when I was first diagnosed, my prognosis was about 2 years to live. So when I pass April, I will have beaten those statistics. Even though they were old, statistics are a lot different now. Obviously, people are living longer, and that's certainly my goal. I'd like to be here as long as I can, as long as I'm not feeling so awful that I'm bedridden or whatever. But in any case, that's kind of the update of where I am right now and what we're doing. Gonna start this trial. Hopefully, this trial will be able to stabilize my disease. And if it doesn't, hopefully I will be able, with my case, I'll be able to give the researchers information that will help others with LMS down the road. And that's obviously the purpose of a trial. So first and foremost, though, I really do hope it helps me. That's really what I would like. Because I honestly don't know where we're going to go if the trial doesn't work for me, and or what we're going to do after that. There are still some chemos out there that I can do, and quite frankly, I'm not sure that that's what I'm going to do. We'll decide when that happens. But in any case, again, hope you are all doing well. We're going to move forward. We're being positive. We're going to see what we can do with this trial, and affirming that this one is going to be the one that actually can help stabilize this cancer within my body. I hope you all are doing well. I wish you all a very good day. And as always, thank you very much for watching.